guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video I am here with Miss Wilma, and for today's video I'm going to interview her. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing good. So how old are you?
I am old. I'm 47.
Oh, she still looks young in her age because that's what Filipina are. So
Yes.
so how many do you have kids?
We have three kids and two grandkids. Yes.
They live here
And
also?
they're all in the US.
All right. And they're
Yes.
all like Philippine half
Yes.
American.
I have two stepson, but they're my kids.
Ah,
I treat
okay.
them like my kids. And we have one our own, half and half Filipino and half American. So we have three kids together, and two grandkids.
All right. So, where did you originally from?
Okay, well, I originally come from Leyte. I was born and raised in Leyte, and I recently retired. I was in the U.S. for 28 years, and that's where I spent most of my life. And recently, 2021, July of 2021, my husband and I, we decided to retire early, and we come back here. We come back in Leyte because that's where I came from. We look first. We look for property there, but we didn't find that we like, and we traveled to different islands of trying to find the perfect property for us to build our dream home. And because of the lockdown, that delayed our search for property. So we went to Bohol, Cebu, and we didn't like any. We didn't really care too much for the area and the property. Then we came to Dumaguete because we follow a lot of blogger from here, and we come here twice. First, I think around March, and at first when we come here around March, we research for house on lot, but we didn't find anything that we like. And then we went back to Leyte and came back in April, and we focus on looking for the property instead. And we find this nice property, and we both fall in love with the view and
Yeah, this
quiet.
is fantastic view.
And at the same time, it's not far away from Dumaguete, and we just love the area. We love the Dumaguete because of a lot of Western restaurant, and you could find Western food. And that's why my husband and I, we fall in love here. And I'm not that far from Leyte. It's just two ship away.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we just fall in love here because especially the view. I
Yeah,
don't know if
it's
everyone can see the view.
beautiful.
And just like I said, we fall in love in Dumaguete because of the a lot of more foreigners here, and a lot of Western restaurant, and you could actually find a lot of Western food.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to when we find this property, we made an offer and they accept the offer, and we like a month later we start building our dream home.
So let's go back to Leyte. Did you finish high school?
Yes, I only finished high school. That's where I went to school from first grade all the way till fourth year high school. Yes.
So what's did you find a job after? What's your first job?
Well, like a few weeks after I graduate, I actually went to Tacloban, which is 2.5 hour away from where I live in Leyte, in Palompon, Leyte, and I was a maid. And I was a maid for 1 year. And I was a babysitter because the family that I work for, they're like a relative, but it's like fourth, degree, like fourth remove. So and they have 4 kids at the time. They were at age 10, I think 8, and then they were an infant and 4 years old. So I take care of them, and at night time I do the laundry because the kids is sleeping, and so I worked there for 1 year as a maid, and it's a stay-in maid, and there were no day off back then.
Yeah, and I know it's not easy because I've been a maid also, and nanny, it's not easy job.
A nanny
Yeah,
and
yeah, a
you
helper. I become a
and a
helper.
housekeeper.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So how did you? Let's move into how did you end up working in USA? How old are you?
Well, both my husband and I, both my husband and I, Greg, we both were married before, and we both get divorced. The first marriage did not work out, and I met my husband there in the U.S. at work. Actually, he was my boss.
That's
Yes,
like
yeah, he was my boss. He was a great boss too. But a person, he was my best friend for a long time. So my husband and I, we've been together for many, many years now. So just like I said, both him and I were married before, and that's how I get to the U.S. And fortunately, that first marriage did not work out,
mm-hmm.
and we got divorced. And after we got divorced, he passed away a year later. So that's that. So but I've been with my husband Greg now for many, many years, for over
Wow,
20 years.
it's like a K drama. You're
Yes,
married with your boss. I mean,
yes. So he was my boss, but then you over in the U.S. you can't be working together with your boss. So either me has to leave the company or him. But he decided to leave the company because he was better. He found a better opportunity also, and yeah, just like and then I've been doing a job. I'm still That's where I retired. I was doing that job for 21 years.
wow,
From my previous marriage, I was able to went to the U.S.
he's American.
Yes, he was
Ah,
American.
okay.
Yes, he was an American, and he brought me there, and that's how I got there.
Oh,
And unfortunately, that marriage did not work out, and we get divorced. And I was very independent woman since, and I always have a job. I always work from the bottom up. Just like with my job, I started as a processor, and I left there. I was a transportation manager, and all my employee was men. They're all drivers because I
wow.
am the transportation manager. So and we were all my employee. They were like from all over the place. I have employee from Ukraine, from Russia. I have employee from India and Ghana and Jamaica, and we all get along good, and we all have different accent, and it's just like we were a worldwide. It's like it's just funny that you learn their culture. We all have different culture, so. But we all get along good. They all respect me. I respect them, and that's how it works. You can't just ask for them to respect you. You have to respect them too. We
Yeah,
all get along good.
yeah.
Yes.
So how's your adjustment with the first year you get into USA? How's your
Well, of course, you're going to the country that you don't know anybody,
mm-hmm.
and my English then was the I understand a lot and I can speak, and of course we're always shy, and because over here, as you know, when you try to speak English and if you don't pronounce things right or if you don't see it right, they just actually laugh at you,
Yeah, they make fun
laugh
of
at right at your face, And so, of course, you're always shy to try to speak English. But yes, I'm only high school graduate because it was not an option for me to go to college because my family, I was lucky to graduate high school.
Yeah,
So
that's right. In your
yeah.
age, my mom doesn't even graduate in elementary on like grade 3, I guess. Yeah, my
Yes,
mom.
well, yes.
And you become the breadwinner because you work in USA for a long time.
Well, yes, I pretty much I sacrifice a lot from being away from my family,
Wow.
away from my parents. Did not get to see them grow old, and my dad passed away 2018. But my sacrifice was I never got to spend a lot of time with my dad
So
because
sad.
I don't. I didn't come back here so often because especially when you're working in the U.S., it's hard to get away from your job.
Yeah.
So but the positive thing about it, the positive side about it, I was able to provide a better life for my dad and my mom.
Mm.
And I was able to build them their dream home. And at age 50, I have my dad stop working because my dad worked all his life since he was a little boy, helped raise his sister. And at age 50, I said to my dad, I said, I don't want you to work no more.
Mm.
I will take care of you and mom and my sibling then when they were still under the roof. And but of course, when it comes to taking good care of your family, there's a sacrifice. All of us Filipino OFW that we're out far away from our family, and I understand all of our OFW out there, the sacrifice that we do for our family to to provide a better life for them just so they don't experience what we experience
Yeah.
as you
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, of
And I
course.
like that story that you did about you how you live,
My life.
your life,
Yeah.
and it's like it's similar to mine.
Yeah.
And a lot of people out there can relate to us.
Yeah.
And that's why I am very grateful. And that I was able to provide that to my family, and now it's time for me. I have been away from them for 28 years, and I said to myself that I have been all I've been doing all my life very much is to provide for my family, and then now it's like it's time for me to take care of me
Yeah.
now. My mom's still alive. She's in Leyte. We have a home there in Leyte, and once the house here finish, I will bring her back here, and she's gonna go back for 6 months there and 6 months here, and I will take care of my mom. So and now it's time for me to take care of me.
Yeah, and relax.
And relax because all this year I take care of everybody but me.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really inspiring story, and you're
Yes.
such a blessing for your family. Yeah,
Yes.
that was a very yeah, such a have a big heart. That's what we are, Filipino. Yeah.
That's our culture,
Yeah.
and that's
We
something
love our
that
family.
nobody can change that.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that away from us. That's our culture. We help each other. We help our family, and I am still supporting my mom, even now. Just it's just part of our culture that we help each other. And family are very important to us. So it's like a lot of Westerner out there or foreigner that you just can't come over here and assume or think that you can change us. You can change Philippines.
Yeah.
You can change the way you want it. You just can't. You had to change yourself. You had to adapt to the way our culture are over here in the Philippines. It's I have been away here for 28 years, and there's a lot that I need to adjust now too because I'm so just like my husband said, I become Americanized. Yeah, I become an Americanized the way I live, the way I talk, the way
Yeah.
I do things, but you can't. My culture is still the same to me. It's never changed. It's like I don't forget where I come from.
Oh, that's very humble of
It's
you.
like a lot of people out there. It's like they forgot where they come from.
Yeah.
Talk down to people. When have you been bullied when you're at school,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like it shouldn't have to be that way. But over here in the Philippines, it's just when you're poor, and the people that have a little money think you're just nothing. Sometimes you're right. We call them
Yes.
mata pobre.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba? The people that have a little money, and then they look at us like we're dirt.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
I experienced
you
that when I
experience
was
that.
young. When I was young, always.
Yes, right? They just like, oh, look at your uniform is faded. Oh, your uniform has a hole. Oh, you wear the same. Oh, you only have because with me I only have one uniform.
Same.
So when
Yeah.
it rained, it got wet. I worried, So
Yeah.
you had to make sure that you hang it, and we don't even. we don't even have fan because I grew up with no electricity, no running water,
Yeah.
and we have an outside toilet, CR. That's it.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't have any of that.
We don't have a
Electric.
tissue.
That's right.
So,
And we I know we can laugh about it now, but it's the truth,
Yeah.
and our house got moved so many times because we call this squatter,
yeah.
and we built our house above
Wow.
ground just so it's easy to move once you get kicked out.
Wow. I mean, you have to pull it.
Yes, so we call them bayanihan.
I never seen that before, but I've heard that, yeah,
Yes,
there's kind of.
so you're lucky.
Yeah.
We were squatter.
Wow, you can't say it's lucky because our house, you can't even say it's house. It's, oh my
It's
God,
all dirt floor.
dirt floor. We
Yes.
don't have, it's like a mud, when
It's a
it's
mud,
rain,
yes.
the water just come in. It's
Go
like,
just go right into your sometime on your bedroom. So that's why you have to build your huts above ground, just so when
yeah.
it rains, your very little belonging don't get wet.
Yeah.
You guys, I have my actually my husband and
Yeah,
I.
Yeah,
Yes,
we forgot we
you
talked.
forgot. Yes, my husband and I, we just started our YouTube channel about maybe 40 days ago. Our YouTube channel is Building the Philippines with Wilma and Greg.
Mm.
So if you could check that
I'll
out,
put in the link.
and that would be we documented our building our dream home here in the Philippines in Dauin, and I hope you guys could check that out.
Yeah.
And follow our journey.
Mm-hmm. And we will do we'll show you guys, and we'll probably give you advice, how when did they start building this. Well, actually, when did you starting building this house?
Today is day 43. Day 43. We start building this home.
Oh, just recently.
Yes.
Oh,
Quick tour to the house.
yeah. So
Yes.
that's their view. That's look at that fantastic.
That's
view.
a Apo Island view.
Yeah. Wow, beautiful.
Yes. That's why we decide to build here. Quiet and nice view.
Yeah. There's some houses next to it. This is you mentioned earlier, this is
Green.
this property is subdivision. What is
Subdivision.
it? Subdivision?
It's a
Alright.
subdivision, yes. So right here is the swimming pool.
So this is located in Dauin, no?
Dauin, oh.
Oo.
Tapos dito yung ito yung living room.
Alright. So this.
So dito yung living room. Tapos yung kitchen doon.
Kitchen is at the back.
So may island dito.
Mm-mm.
May island, tapos yung sink dito. Yung malaking island.
Oh, wow.
Oo.
How many bedroom is this house?
Three bedrooms.
3 bedroom.
So right here is the 2 spare room. Over here is the first spare room, and over here is Greg's office / spare room, and over here is gonna be the spare bathroom, CR. We call them CR. And there's gonna be a wall over here. Okay, and this side. This side is our master bedroom.
Ah, okay.
Be careful over here. Then.
Nice. This inside.
This is our master bedroom here. And this room here is gonna be. This room over here is gonna be. This is a walk-in closet.
Wow.
And over there is the shower. And there's gonna be a wall here, and wall here. And there's gonna be the toilet over here, and urinal over here. And the shower is gonna be all here, all the back. There's gonna be a wall up here with the shower, the shower, and his and her sink.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes,
separate.
Yes, and I designed it.
You're the one who designed it. Wow,
Yes,
nice.
yes. So I can't wait.
It is just you and your husband designed this house, right?
Yes, we designed this house.
So it's nice. You have a closet in
Yes. So then the dirty kitchen is in the back.
here.
This is our master bedroom, and you see what we see out is the view.
Yeah, the view. You can have the window over there, and you can walk
Yes,
up with that beautiful view. Wow.
Yeah, and over here is the carport.
Carport.
Yes.
Big, huh?
It's a big carport. Yes.
So, what's your estimate you will be finishing building this house?
We are hoping we'll be finished January, late January, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's quick, huh? It's
January
like
2023.
you started it recently. Like how many days?
It has been 43 days.
Wow, that's so
And
quick.
yes, a lot of progress.
How many workers do you have?
It varies. When they first start building, there were 17, 15.
Wow.
Now I think there's 10 of them now. Yes.
Okay. So, look at. I'll show you guys the view again. So and then that's a swimming pool.
Yes.
And then I think the owner of this the whole property is subdivision, right? They try to fix the road. It's
Yes.
quite difficult to.
Yeah, they're gonna fix this road over here. They're gonna put cement where where you climb up.
Oh, that's nice. Nice.
Yes.
So thank you again for showing your house. And
Yes.
what's your YouTube channel? Tell them.
Yes, my YouTube channel again is Building the Philippines with Wilma and Greg.
Yeah, if you're interested, the channel is good.
Yes, please check it out and join our journey building my dream home in the Philippines. Thank you, guys.